Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday. I know that I said I would do a regular stream today, but what's funny is yesterday I thought it was Friday because we started with music. Music is my jam. Music has a way of making you connect. So we're going to do another live stream. And stay tuned. How are you feeling on this Friday? So I was not going to, I wasn't going to do a Friday stream with only music because I really wanted us to, I want to make sure that I bring value and I'm not just, only playing music, although I do see the value in playing music. I even see the value in, like there's a certain accountability that comes with working together online. But like I said yesterday, after I played the music, we worked together for 2 hours. And then I left my office. We went to go and pick up a coffee for Shankara tea for myself. I felt so light. I felt so good. I felt so positive. And I decided, you know what? That feeling needs to come every Friday, where you're working together with accountability. You're working with the goal, because you're having your task. It's still the morning. And I'm not stupid. I know that everyone checks out. That's why, as I said in this description, this isn't, to check out. It's the opposite of that. It's to have this focused way of working together so that we're not just chasing these good vibes, so that we are building, we're building good habits, and we're remaining connected. I see you, Tamil. I'm doing good. I'm not quite sure what happened just now. Let me continue to make sure we have our vibes. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so it is nighttime for you. It's in India. And that's okay, wherever you are in the world, you can always replay this, at your pace, at your leisure. That's the great thing about having these live streams, is you can kind of just replay them as you feel necessary. But when you have this dedicated time, when you decide, you know what, no matter how I feel, I'm going to show up and I'm going to just put in the 2 hours or the 1 hour of work dedicated only to just getting something done, right? So again, this is that strategic nervous system regulation reset. Anytime you have a goal and you commit to it and you do it repeatedly, you are training a muscle. So, one of the things that I'm starting to say right now more and more and more as I figure it out is wealth is emotional. Wealth is emotional. And because of that, you need to learn how to improve every single decision, because all decisions are emotionally driven. So if our money decisions, if our financial decisions, our relationships, all of these things revolve around our kind of response with our nervous system, the more we train it in any way, the better off we are going to be. Hello, David. I see you here. Good morning from New Hampshire. Well, good morning from Texas. So again, because wealth is emotional and regulation comes from action, we're going to take this time to be very intentional about our Friday, to make sure that we set the tone, hopefully not just before chaos hits, but we can interrupt it before it starts. So remembering this is a decision that ingrains in you. I'm not going to escape on Friday. I'm not going to only seek the good vibes. I'm going to make a decision, a very conscious decision, to show up and work my hardest and train the muscle, which is to be disciplined, train the muscle to be a high performer, train myself to be emotionally prepared so that if anything comes my way, I am ready for it. Okay. So that includes me too. I keep saying I have my tiles. I was waiting for my some adhesive to come in. I do need to go downstairs and get that so I can start fixing behind me. I also have my Remarkable here because I do believe in writing. It's just different than only using your computer and typing. Having tactile things in front of you help you. And I also have some mindfulness cards. So when we take our breaks, if you want to, you can do a meditation with me. I think that would be very helpful. And if you are in the mood, you can also, of course, go outside, walk around. I always encourage that too. And just so you know what I'm up to, what I'm eating, I have this coconut cult chocolate mousse. I am not paid to advertise, okay? So I'm just showing you this because I really enjoy it. I really like my coconut mousse. All right. Let me know what's going on with you. If you are eating dinner or breakfast and what you are working on, what you plan to accomplish. I hope you have your list of things ready. I see we have some live viewers on LinkedIn. I see we have live viewers on Facebook. Just going to check these other platforms. You know, we are grateful that you are here with me all together, working on our accountability, exercising that muscle. Looks like we have one on YouTube. Awesome. And you know, listen, I'm grateful for small beginnings. I'm humble. I'm very humble. And one on X. That's like every platform. That's awesome. You know, I'm going to get better and better, and you're going to watch me. As long as I keep showing up, I know that I'm going to get better and better. And by that, I mean, like, you're just going to see the value increase over time. Coming to these streams, you're going to see some things change. And when we have our conversations throughout the week, I really hope that we are able to grow together. Okay, that's enough for me. It's been a time. So I'm going to set the timer. We're only going to do one round today. It's going to be 50 minutes. We'll take a break. We'll do a mindfulness meditation, send you into your Friday. I'm so sorry that I'm raspy. Hang on. We're not drinking beer in the morning here. This is just water. All right, so I'm setting this timer. I leave it behind me here. And you know what? If you feel like you're getting a lot of value, please do share. Do share this stream, because obviously it helps the algorithm, but I don't just say that for myself for vanity. I really want to show up and be accountable with other people. You know, we're working together. We're rowing in the same direction here. I think too many of us don't see humanity for what it is. It is humanity. Like, we are one. We're all together. You know, when you win, I win. When I win, you win. I'm not competing out there. I just want you to win. And I really do believe that if you have some concentrated focus time, could even be that you're driving and you're just like, I need to organize in my mind, whatever it is, you know, let's just come together this Friday, have a good time, stay focused, get ready for the following week. And yeah, so share this stream. Also go to andreaferguson.com. I'm going to put that up right now, because I do have some regulation mantras and affirmations. And I'm really excited to put you into our Telegram as well, if you would like that. Go to andreaferguson.com. You'll be taken to a landing page. You sign up, you get in there, and you get a little bit more of me. All right. As well as updates to what we are doing. Okay. So I'm going to leave this up for a little bit. Check the chat one more time. Are you feeling good Friday? Oh, hi, Mike. No beer allowed. Yes, it is best to be a kind, compassionate human always, 100%. Yeah, that's the thing right now. I think a lot of us are getting, which I guess maybe understandably so, we're getting like kind of like, guys, I don't know if anybody was watching the news last night, but we're headed in a crazy direction. Like, it just feels like there's so much going on. We have like literally world superpowers about to jump in, and hopefully it doesn't go that far, but we've got some, you know, other turmoil happening with politics and economics. We have the AI and automation disruption coming for all of us, right? I know that there is going to eventually be a social media or an influencer that is AI generated and created, may or may not be backed by a human at this point, who is, you know, like way more sensual and does all of the perfect mixes and all of these kinds of things. But I'm not afraid of that, because humanity, we are one. You know, we need to grow together, thrive together, strive together, live together, be compassionate. So Mike, what you say about it's best to be a kind, compassionate human always is absolutely true. It's the reason why I flew up here and I was like, I have to have this stream. We've been having crazy weather here. So that's another thing is climate change. Like everything feels like it's coming for us all. All we need to do is take a deep breath and remember everything is going to be okay. We always land on our feet. And as long as we come together and we remember we're rowing in the same direction, we don't have to be against each other. We don't have to compete against each other. Comparison is the thief of joy. You do you. And by the way, the algorithms are also changing now. So you don't just have to be this huge creator with millions and millions of followers, although if you are like Shanae Murray, that happens not just because of chance, but because you are consistent and you're really good at what you do. So my point is though, because Elon Musk made an announcement on his Twitter about how, or X, about how that algorithm is changing and you should be seeing more of the content. And the reason why I feel like that matters and why I'm sharing it with you is because I have learned it's best to be the best at what you do. Be the best at what you do, and the algorithm will catch up to you. So that means that, you know, we should be rooting for one another to be the best. When you win, I win. When I win, you win. Just concentrate and focus on your best. You know what I mean? All right. So Mike asked a question. Where am I broadcasting from? I am broadcasting from San Antonio, Texas, from my office. The tile I will fix once I start this timer. I just really had to respond to you, Mike. I think that is so brilliant and so true. It's best to be kind, compassionate, human always. It's hard sometimes because people will really, try you in situations. If you have emotional regulation and you have, your nervous system set, it's easier to give better, nicer, compassionate responses, right? And my Siri thinks that I am talking to it for some reason. I'm not. Maybe that's my cue to just like go on with it, Andrea. Give the broadcast a second to catch up. Right. But yeah, just be a compassionate, decent human being and, do you. Just focus on you. Focus on what you're good at, but do be the best. Don't be mediocre. Be the best. Constantly hone your craft, get better and better. I have, and do what you love. And that's going to be something that happens. I think it's going to happen whether we want it to or not. And I'll tell you why. And I promise you, I'll play the music. But do you see this here? Yes, San Antonio is a great town. So this here that I have is opens. Yeah. Okay, so this is my little DJ Pro. And I'm not gatekeeping, so just, if you want one, if you're really into DJing, you can go to find it. But the reason why it matters is because I stopped doing it even though I loved it. DJing is like, well, there's so many people out there and they're so, I would have to take a lot of time to do it. I think with the advent, and it's not even advent at this point, with AI and automation here, one of two things are going to happen. Well, first of all, a lot of people are going to have a lot less work. And that doesn't mean it's only because we're all losing jobs, but it means because we do everything 3 and 5 and 10 times faster. When you do things faster, you have more time. When you have more time, you have two choices. You can either become a creator of content or a consumer of content. And that doesn't necessarily mean, does reading count as consuming content? Because I'm an avid reader and I definitely have more time to read my books. And if you follow me on any profile, but especially on LinkedIn, you'll see my you'll see that reflected in a lot of my newsletters. But we have more time. You have more time to become the best at something you love, even if it's DJing. And the value that I'll bring is I'll start mixing maybe like tomorrow on a Saturday, for example. some of my favorite songs. Personally, I can do it because I now have the time to learn how to develop that skill even further. And you will have a lot of time. But if you continue to only consume content, and I'm not talking about like with books, and I'm not talking about with, I'm talking about like scrolling TikTok and getting lost, but like for hours, or watching a movie that doesn't necessarily edify you. It's only for entertainment, but like repeatedly outweighing what you would otherwise be doing if you didn't have that kind of time. So we're all about to have more time. For better or for worse, we're going to have more time. You have the choice to lock in, hone in, focus on your skill, grow yourself in things that you love, or you can lose your purpose. Because ultimately, what's happening right now is so many of us are intertwined. Like we are, like the fabric of our very being is woven into our identity is wrapped around our jobs. And the reason why that's very dangerous, you can imagine where I'm going with this. If you don't have a job, what is your purpose, right? That's the downside of attaching yourself to that, right? That's the downside of attaching yourself to a job, is that if that job goes away, maybe your purpose will go away too. Anyway, you didn't come here for all of that. I promised you today that we were going to do a focus live stream. So but I just felt so compelled to say that. Like, if you don't understand, AI and automation is not just, and Obama actually talks about this too. If you do not understand, AI is not just coming for your work, but also your purpose, you're going to find yourself on the wrong side of the street. I'm just telling you right now. So, yeah, all of that just because Mike talked about compassion and being a human and being kind. See what happened there? You got me going down a whole rabbit hole. Anyway, thank you for signing up to AndreaFerguson.com. As promised, you'll be put into our Telegram. You will get notifications. I'm going to put a lot more mantras and affirmations in there and some voice notes. And we're just going to stay regulated together. We're going to be kind, compassionate human beings that grow together. And yeah, so thank you for that. And also, wealth is emotional. So there will be some opportunities for you to grow in all of those ways, in your health, in your wealth, in your freedom. Okay. Promise, that's it. But yeah, look more forward to me doing this. Okay. So I'm going to bring it to you. And now, as promised, going to set the timer, and then I'm going to zip it, walk away. If you have any questions or you have any comments you would like to make, please do that, because I want, the interaction is great. But the whole purpose is to focus. So I'm going to start that playlist right now. Literally have a playlist that I created. Work with me. We'll also drop that into the channel so you have access to that, okay? All right, and here we go. Happy Friday. By the way, if something ever goes off, if the music is too loud or it's too soft, well, first try your own settings, turning it down or turning it up. But then also, message me, let me know. Quick check-in. How you doing out there? We got 30 minutes left. You can always, move your body in between. Be good to yourself. I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm so grateful to have accountability and work together. Let me know how everything is going out there. Are you getting anything done? Are you excited it's Friday? All right, we're going to keep going. You can do this. You got this. Remember, you get better, I get better. We get better together. Have this accountability. It's only going to happen on Fridays, but I know the power of staying focused together. So I hope you accomplish what you set your heart out to do, okay? And let's go. checking in on you beautiful people with 15 minutes left. Lock in. You can do this. It is Friday and we've got community. We've got a good vibe here. We've got several people who have signed up to be in the Health, Wealth, and Freedom Telegram, which is awesome. You're going to have some amazing things coming your way, mantras and affirmations. And you can always sign up on TreyaFerguson.com to be a part of that. And we are just going to continue to have a good Friday, all right? Wow, and just like that, we finished our session. So I want to thank you for being here. I want to congratulate you for taking the time to have some focused work. I love being able to do this live. It really keeps you accountable. You know, I can't go using my phone because I don't have a phone available to use. And I love the messages coming in, the DMs, people saying, you know what, Andrea, this helps me stay focused too. That's great. I have Andrea, please do these every Friday. Thank you. I will. Love your affirmations and your mantras. So that's the thing. If you go to andreaferguson.com, and we've had some people sign up here, which is great, then you will get access to some amazing project that I'm doing, probably against my better judgment. Shankar's like, that's a huge project you're taking on. But I have some personal affirmations and mantras that are going inside of that Telegram that are not public. It's just for you because you committed to having a community where you have expressed that you want that. So that's what we'll give you, these affirmations, these mantras. Why? Because wealth is emotional. Wealth is emotional. That's my little timer here. Wealth is emotional, and you need to stay operational. So I want to make sure you have that opportunity to do that. Go to andreaferguson.com. And you know what? Wealth is emotional. Stay operational, friends. Stay operational. If you need to replay the stream because you want some more focus time, you can do that. Otherwise, on next Friday, we'll do the same thing. We'll have a focus live stream. And then Monday through Friday will not be music led. Yes, there may be music incorporated, but the goal is to build your resilience. And we'll even talk a little bit about some nervous system resets so that if something does happen that's unexpected, you have all of the tools inside of you. You already have all of the tools inside of you. You may just not know how to access those tools that are inside of you. So when you join us, you'll be able to learn how to reset your nervous system in only 90 seconds. No more flying off the handle. Not that you do that all the time, but there's times when we're all tested and tried. You'll have all of that in you. Just watch it. As you continue to seed your consciousness, you will see that it will come out at the perfect time. You'll be like, I know what I need to do right now. I just need to take a deep breath and unfreeze myself. Or if you have no energy and you're really jelly brain, you can take a lot of quick breaths, get that oxygen flowing through you, and reset yourself that way too. So, would you like to end with one of those? I'm kind of debating on whether or not to do that because I don't know what you need. Do you need to reset yourself to have more energy? Do you need to reset yourself for calm? That's something that you'll learn too, these techniques. Go to andreaferguson.com. So last time I say that, okay, promise. All right, let's just be safe and do a box breathing 4444, send you into your day or into your evening, since some of us are watching from India, which is awesome, okay? So, all right, take a deep breath in for 4 seconds, hold it, 4 seconds out. It's 4444. Okay, we'll repeat it 4 times. In through your nose, let it out. Last time. Hope that feels great. Okay, you can continue to repeat that if you need that. Otherwise, send you into your day. It's Friday. Wealth is emotional. Stay operational, friends. See you Monday. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow for a really cool Hype Live DJ session I'll try to do it. I'm thinking about 5 p.m. I think 5 p.m. would be good because we do have an event that we need to go to. But if you tune in at 5 o'clock tomorrow, or is that? Yeah, anyway, come 5 o'clock tomorrow. And that's Central Time. So that'll be 6 o'clock Eastern Time. And we'll have a little DJ session. And then Monday, we're back to all of the reset mindset stuff. Okay. Sometimes you just have to have a little fun. Appreciate you guys being here. Wealth is what? Emotional. So stay operational, friends. Bye-bye.